Wow, this is aggressive. What's up, guys? Two Wheel Pursuit here, back again. My good buddies at Razy Motorcycle Center in North Kingston, Rhode Island are letting me take a test ride on this beautiful KTM RC390 to give you guys my thoughts on the bike. Go ahead and take a right here. So far, first thing I would say is definitely feels way more aggressive than my, wow, those mirrors are horrible. Those mirrors are the worst. I can't see anything out of those. Feels way more aggressive than the KTM Duke 390. And I would go as far as even say it feels more aggressive. Actually, it does feel more aggressive than my Honda CBR 500. The reason for that is you see these handlebars are way forward. I mean, you really feel like you're riding a proper super sport when you hop on this bike. That engine, I can't get over that engine, how much fun it is. That is a very fun engine. Oh man, very flickable. I can see how this would definitely be a track day weapon for the lower weight class sport bikes, but supposedly the Ninja 400 is now taking over that class over this bike, so there's gotta be a slipper clutch on that. That's very smooth. I'm not a big fan of where the gear shifter actually is. Let's see, we got the display, the tach speedometer, the exact same as the the KTM Duke 390, the exact same, and I'm okay with that because I'm actually a very big fan of this display. Take it right here. Wow, that engine braking is very smooth. It's got that torque, gotta admit. So what you notice when you get on this bike right away is how lightweight it is. Very flickable side to side. And you know what? I'm not as big of a fan of this bike as I am the Duke 390, because I feel like this bike is just really designed for, well, because of the fairings, I feel like it's more designed for maybe highway use or something of that nature, but it doesn't really have the highway power, in my opinion. The power of this bike is really good for going like slow around town. But that being said, you do have a lot on this bike. You have, if you want a racing style bike, a sort of super sport style bike for your first bike, this could be the bike to get. That clutch engages way at the end. Right? Yeah, but you are way leaned over. Like, I'm way more leaned over. I feel like I'm on, this is like the R6 of the lower weight class super sports. And you got that nice little shift indicator, RPM gauge, you got your gear indicator, fuel gauge, everything. I'm a big fan of that display. I'm not a big fan of the mirrors. Those mirrors would have to go immediately. The grip feels really good. The way that you sit on the bike, you know, it's aggressive. If you have back problems or you're planning on going for long rides with this bike, might not be the best, but I imagine if you want to get into track day riding, this bike would be really good. The seat is pretty firm as well. I'm not a big fan of the seat. This bike is just pretty uncomfortable. But that being said, the power is very manageable. I think you could definitely start off on this bike as a new rider. If you want this for your first bike, I think this would be a good choice. And you know, comparing it to my CBR 500, because this was pretty much the primary other bike, the R3, the RC390, and the CBR 500, and I ended up going with the CBR 500 for my first bike. But looking back now, would I have been disappointed with this bike? Not at all. This is a very smooth bike, very nice, one single cylinder, fast. Brakes are pretty good. I'd say the brakes are about as good as on my bike. Those mirrors are shit though. I can't see anything. And that's not like a thing where I need to adjust them, it's just they're that bad. But that's a small thing, that's replaceable. Let's go. Alright, it is a test ride, let's not do anything too crazy now. Oh wow, suspension feels pretty good. Not sure how good it would be on the track, but right here it feels pretty good. There you go, you're already at 50 miles per hour. I'm not sure, is the red line actually at 13,000 on this bike? I thought it was lower. It is a single cylinder, like I said. Yeah, really, I'm just, you know, the guys at Ray Z were kind enough to let me take this bike out on a test ride, and comparing it to my bike, the CBR 500, I think it's a very good bike. It's very fun. That single cylinder just giving you the power. To a bit of a corner here. Bike feels really good leaning over. Like it's just that flickable. Is there anyone behind me? I don't think there's anyone behind me. I just pulled one of these. And there's the Duke 390. That kickstand is a bit difficult. Alright, so there it is. That is the RC390. Very nice bike. Handles about the same as the Duke 390, but the way more aggressive styling and way more aggressive in the way it handles. Alright guys, hope you enjoyed this video. That's all I got for now. You guys have any questions, leave them in the comment section down below. Until then, thank you to Ray Z Motorcycle. I'll see you guys later.